I get a lot of requests for a video on how to draw the ball. So here you go. All right, people are asking, how do you draw the ball? I have a feeling the people who are asking that probably don't have the greatest stroke timing. So the first thing you need to do is watch my video on stroke timing. In the description below, I put a link for it. So watch that, and then come back to this. All right, now that you've watched that, here is how you draw the ball. Obviously, you want to hit below center on the ball and use a good amount of chalk. Make sure your tip is well maintained and well chalked. It's a nice round tip. I like my tips to be like a dime, shaped like a dime myself. So probably the best thing to do is explain what happens when you shoot a draw shot. So when I shoot this ball, it's probably easier to use a striped ball. When I shoot this ball with no spin at all, just in the center, really hard like a stun shot, the ball slides, and when it makes contact, it stops. But when you shoot a draw shot, you hit below center. And if you can get the ball to be sliding and backspinning the whole time, when it makes contact, it will continue to backspin and then draw back. Now, where that becomes difficult is the longer the shot, the more you have to keep that spin and slide across the table. And that can be difficult if you don't have a real good stroke or a good stroke timing. Or if it's like, dirty cloth, dirty balls, it makes it a lot tougher. So, as you can see in this video, the cue ball, or in this case, the 10, gives up on that slide and that spin, and then you don't get a whole lot of draw. But if you watch here, you see it's spinning and sliding the whole time, and the cue ball will draw back. It certainly helps that I just got my table recloth, because spinning the ball on freshly done cloth makes a world of difference. So I think probably the biggest mistake I see people make is they try to hit the cue ball way too hard. You don't need to hit the ball hard. You need to hit the ball smooth. You need to be smooth through the ball. Now, if you have a really long shot, you need to follow through a lot and be smooth and fast through the ball. You don't want to use strength, you want to use speed. And there's a difference. You want to have a loose grip, get through the ball quickly, not with a lot of muscle. Because the muscle makes you tense up, you end up hitting the ball wrong, all types of things. And you actually don't draw the ball nearly as well when you use a lot of muscle. A smooth, long follow through, you're going to draw this ball pretty easily without a whole lot of effort. I wasn't using muscle, I was just using finesse. Finesse is the name of the game. Now, when you have a longer shot, like this, because I'm on the rail, you can't have a perfectly level cue, or else you'd have to be hitting above center. Anytime you go below center, your cue is elevated a bit slightly. But if you over elevate, now all of that force you're putting into the cue ball is going into the slate and creating a little bit of a jump shot. First off, it's hard to be accurate like that. Second off, you're going to lose a lot of that momentum from the cue ball. I don't know if that's a perfectly accurate scientific term there, but you're going to lose some of that energy that you've put into the ball. It's going into the slate. You don't want that. So you want as level as a cue as you possibly can. Maybe just an inch of elevation is fine. Anything above that, you're making it harder to make the ball. You're making it harder to draw the ball. But when you have a longer distance shot, it becomes a lot harder. But that's where the follow through is crucial. You want to follow through as much as you can without moving your body. So I followed through to here, the cue ball draw back. It's all about a smooth follow through. Whatever that takes. That means dropping your elbow, whatever. You do what you need to do to get through the ball. So chalk, hit below center, good timing, follow through, very smooth, loose grip, Yeah, and don't use muscle. You don't need muscle for this game. You don't need muscle in pool. A good break shot, a hard break shot, it's not about muscle. It's about going through smoothly with, you know, speed, but speed and strength are different. So it's kind of hard to explain this subject, to be honest with you. This is like take number 300 because I just have a hard time explaining it, which is probably why people ask. But really, it's those things. It's loose grip, hip below center, chalk, go smooth through the ball, and follow through. The follow through is probably the most important part. A smooth follow through. And good timing. So watch that video as well. But yes, exactly. Use a lot of chalk. Good luck.